What do you want? I suppose you want to pawn something. Well, let's see what you've got, if you think it's valuable.
It's an heirloom.
What's it worth?
1,800.
Far too much.
It's valuable.
We have our rules here. There's an interest charge.
From 2,000. You take that much?
But it's much too small. The wind would blow it away.
It may well be small, but it's still effective.
Oh, you must be Master Who?
Sorry to be late.
But are you who you hunt?
You asked me here. And now you can't recognize me.
So your grace is covered. So how can I recognize you?
Have you met Who You Han before?
No, I haven't.
Well, if you haven't, what does it matter? Even if I showed my face, you still wouldn't know.
He's always like this. He prefers mystery. He's afraid of exposing himself. Come on. No time for doubts. Come, let's sit down. I'll introduce you to each other.
No need. They may not know me, but I know them all. The Bone Crusher, Wu Yi Peng's very well known. So too's the Sea Dragon.
Oh.
I'm glad that you invited me here. I'm honored. Now let's raise our glasses and drink a toast.
Wait, Master Who. Not so fast. I have something to say first.
I assume it's about the Dragon Escort Service?
It is? How did you know that? You sure do get around.
Out with it. Come on, let's hear what's on your mind.
Nothing. It's just that, though I may be a bit of a crook, I am not greedy. I'm ready to share. So that's why I invited you to come. If you agree, after the job, we split 4 ways, all equal shares.
I'm not interested in how much. You can count me out of it.
Huh? But why is that?
The merchandise being escorted was first extorted from the people. You all know that, so don't touch it. It's not yours. The swirling riders will take care of it.
So you want it all?
That's not what I said.
What do you mean, then?
The swirling riders are not real bandits. We only steal from the rich, and we always share the proceeds with the poor. We won't allow the people's money to be stolen. Understood?
Hey, hey!
Escort Commander.
Huh?
Everything's ready.
Good. Move about.
Sit. Move out!
What's happening? Well, what's up?
Don't you worry. We're quite safe.
We've been cheated by that goddamn bastard.
Brother, go inside and check. Be careful. It could be poison.
It's who you hand. He's behind it.
Swirling riders rob from the rich and help the poor. They're respected, but no longer. They've gone too far. The paper knife is a warning from Ho Yu Han. Toast to you, Chief. Yeah, cheers.
Gentlemen, sit down.
Thank you. Thanks. Come on. Eat up.
Chief, you acted like you knew that we were coming here.
It told me, that's all.
Oh? Who was it?
The famous hero of the poor people, Hu Yuan.
Oh. What? Is he a friend of yours?
He's a very good friend of mine. He's a good friend to all of us. You could say he's a benefactor.
Grandpa, you mustn't get so worked up. Just look, you're in a state. You'll put them off their food.
Some time ago, our village was hit by a dreadful drought. We were slowly dying if Master Hu hadn't sent water and provisions to as many people would have died.
Master Hu's a good man. He's a friend to all poor people. Living round here, Master Hu's a good man. He's a friend to all poor people.
This afternoon, saying you were on escort duty and would arrive here around sundown, he told us to look after you properly.
Brother,
Oh, sister.
you're looking tired.
Where's the boss?
He's gone back to the valley.
Oh. There's only one case they're guarding.
So third brother was right then.
This is a sample of the special seal. Later, maybe, you can open it up.
Master, we should move, if you ask me, even though it'll be in the dark.
Brother?
Yeah?
Ah. Brother. They've disappeared.
It's going according to plan. We must go on ahead now. Before they get there.
I am Quan Chu Ten, to see Uncle Liu, if that's all right.
Yes, come in. Uncle Liu is over there.
Oh, you are the very famous fortune teller, Uncle Liu.
How are you?
Master Shu, Shuta.
Oh, Uncle Shu.
Yeah, good. Tell me, what is it that you have come here for?
When my father received Uncle Lung's letter, he went to the river with all his forces at the ready awaiting your order. Meanwhile, he asked me to visit you here and see if I could help. Maybe you need me.
You're most kind. I really do appreciate it. Really, I do mean it.
Isn't that what we're for? To help friends in time of trouble? Please, don't mention it. It's nothing much. Are you okay? No trouble on the way here?
No, we were lucky. We saw no one at all.
Father said it's most important. But how come there's only one case?
But a special one.
Like you say, it must be most special. Very valuable, right? Do you know what's inside?
Another case.
Another case? But what could be in it? It can't be holding that much. Why should the owner pay so much to have you escorted?
I don't know. I've been wondering too. But we are an escort service. We just do our job.
But don't you have a ruling? You must know what you escort.
Well, that all depends. In some circumstances, if it's a high price, we accept without knowing what the cargo is.
But you've provided so many expert fighters to escort just one case. What's more, no one knows what's in it. Doesn't that strike you as strange? I certainly find it odd. Uncle, do you mind if I have a look inside?
I don't know.
Uncle, I'll stand outside the chair the whole time.
Hold it!
There's nothing to fear. Why are you getting yourself so upset?
Don't try pulling the wool over us. You're an imposter. You told us you were Quan's son. You have to be trying to deceive us.
Brother, what's the matter?
Look, she's a woman. An imposter. She's not the son of Quan. Talk. I reckon you're a spy for the Swirling Riders. Quan Chao Tin doesn't look like a woman. I think he's really a man. He has a large Adam's apple. And his ears haven't been pricked at all.
Very good, good. Very smart. There's nothing to fear. Why are you getting yourself so upset?
Don't try pulling the wool over us.
I know your reputation, so I came to visit you. Out of respect, not to harm you.
What's your real name, then?
Lo Yun Shan.
You're one of the Swirling Riders. Third brother, you're Lo Yu Shan.
That's right. My master ordered me to come here and give you a message.
What is it?
The Swirling Riders stand for good and for justice. We only combat evil men. We fight for the right. We oppose corrupt officials and respect the emperor.
We have no quarrel with you. Escorting is our business. We've never done anything wrong.
But you still do business for corrupt officials. Isn't that wrong?
Chief Escort Lung's in an unfortunate position. He can't just return the goods. He's given his word.
You say it's your business. You have to do your job.
That's right, we have our duty as well.
The Swirling Riders have never failed yet to carry out their word.
Nor have we failed. That is our job. We're the best escort service.
All right. We'll meet again.
Hold it! You're a big talker. I'll show you something before you go.
If you want to have a fight with me, you're going to have to wait. Because right now, I'm not interested.
You got it wrong. You stay here with us until the goods have arrived safely.
Oh, you're taking me as a hostage?
That's right.
I don't think you should do that.
Where'd you go? Search! Come on.
Master Su, go and guard the back door. Don't let him escape.
Right, sir. All right,
brother. Where you go? Can't see him anyway. Yeah.
Now, Lung, go quickly with these 4 men and take the goods through to the back. Master, too, you'd better get on with it.
No, wait. For the sake of the goods, you go on ahead. I'll take care of this end.
That's okay by me, brother. Let's get going. Move out, men. Come on. I'm the third brother of the swirling riders, the man of many disguises. If you want to fight me, just ask below Yen Chang.
I'll be seeing you.
No matter how smart they are, they're no kind of match for our third
Well,
brother.
we know if Mui just got rocks for his pains, he's gonna be madder than hell.
Hurry up. Fourth brother has got everything arranged now.
Brother, see you later.
Bye.
So it worked. They were taken in.
Sister, let's go. They'll be waiting for us to get back.
Brother.
Come on. It's our turn to go.
Come on. We'll return home.
You must be weary.
Third brother's plan worked out perfectly.
Luck played a part as well. We got the goods with no problem. And nobody was hurt, too. That's what you wanted. Just like you said.
Hey! Brother, be careful. Whatever's inside is very valuable. You mustn't harm it.
Master, let someone else open up the case. Come on. We're all getting impatient now. Brother, you don't think that you were followed here, do you?
Maybe. I'll check it out.
Brother, open it up.
Should we wait till he gets back?
No, go on.
Right.
Sister, don't be worried. I come here in good faith. But what is your name? Why hide inside the box? Just who is behind this elaborate trick? It's not a trick, nor is it a trap. Because the Swirling Rider's hideout secret, I couldn't find you. So I had to think of some way. I am sorry. Please excuse me. Master Hu, and the rest of you, I apologize.
You hid yourself in that case just so that you could see the Swirling Riders.
Yes.
So you hired the escort service and kept them in the dark. You fixed it all. You asked for fighters, and you arranged the journey. You're obviously a clever young lady.
Yes, it was all my own doing. The escort service had no idea at all.
May I ask who you are?
Lucia Chen.
You've gone to so much trouble, hiding in the case, spreading that false story. You must have a good reason.
Yes, I do have. Master Hu, I've come here because I need your help. You've never met us, yet you ask us to help you. I had to resort to this trick. What I have to say directly concerns Master Hu.
What you say concerns me?
Please take a look inside this small box. You'll soon understand, I think. Danui. Here. Watch her. If she gets up to any tricks, then just kill her.
Nani, leave her. That. That.
It was on my teacher's body.
Your teacher?
Gold knife, shoe wound.
Huh? Are you known as Paper Knife Ho?
What's it to you if I am or I'm not?
If this map that I have turns out to be forged, you're not going to get anything from me.
Yes, I am. After I've killed you, I will get the car picture.
So you think that our master killed your teacher?
No, that's not what I just said.
Then why have you come here?
Because this knife represents Master Who.
It means justice, too. He's a decent man.
Why then did it show up when my teacher was killed? The mark of justice seemed to be the mark of murder.
Nonsense.
Sister. Miss Lamb, are you your teacher's only pupil?
I have an elder brother.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to meet you.
If what Miss Lamb says is the truth, who would harm her teacher? He wasn't rich. Admittedly, he did have a few antiques, but they're worth nothing. Why, whenever it got dark, did he lock up his house so carefully to stop a thief?
Miss Lamb, did your teacher ever mention someone else to you?
Who?
Ghost Eyes Chen Shan.
Ghost Eyes Chen Shan?
Brother, Chin Shan's in the south. He wouldn't have had anything to do with it.
Look here. I'm asking the...
Is it Chin Shan, a well-known kung fu expert?
No. No. He is a dealer in the antique business.
I've never heard of him.
Where did he buy from? Did he have a favorite shop?
I'm not sure. I think he bought his stuff from a lot of different shops and dealers. I think there was one time when he got a special sale.
I remember now. Every 3 years, my teacher used to go out to try to buy some paintings.
The time was always in autumn.
That's right.
Each time he went, he was gone for 2 months.
That's right.
Did he ever mention to you anything about Lan Chao?
No.
Brother, you think he visited Lan Chao for the antique festival held there every 3 years?
Mister, hey, you're welcome. Please, come in. This way.
Brother, something's wrong, Xiaoyu village.
Well, what's the matter?
Ghost Eye Chin Shan's dead.
Brother?
Come on. Let's go to a funeral.
Brother, what has happened to us? Why do you leave me all alone? Brother, we had not seen each other for over 20 years. Now we'll never meet again.
Grandpa, better take it easy. You must take more care of yourself. Don't get so upset.
That's right, Grandpa. There's no need for you to get so upset. Now pay your respects. Let us pray that his soul now rests in peace.
Right. The dead find peace, eternal peace.
Madam, when did you hold the funeral for?
Well,
What's wrong? Didn't you hold one?
to tell the truth, I had it arranged. But then... the doctor said to hurry.
The doctor? Which doctor?
Child turns in drugstores.
Oh? Well, what did he say?
He said he died because of measles, so there was no time to wait. And so,
the coffin has been nailed shut already. Madam, I would like to stand vigil, if that's all right. Can we remain here?
Brother, that is a brilliant disguise. You're very good at it. You not only fooled her, you almost had us believe in you as well.
Oh, do you really think the woman fell for it?
Maybe. She is still suspicious.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, madam.
Gentlemen, it's late. Won't you have something to eat?
Oh. Madam, you're very kind. Oh, thank you.
What is wrong?
I rather think your cook has just been careless, that's all.
Tell the cook to come in here at once. Yes.
Please, it's all right. I'm sure he didn't do it intentionally.
Dirty food like this is the cause of disease. Your brother Chen has died. It could be he'd eaten dirty food. Today, I'll make an example of him.
Hey.
I'm sorry.
Raise up your head.
Yes.
Now greet Master Hu.
Yes. I'm Tang Chi. It's an honor to meet you.
Tang Chi, these noodles you cooked are all dirty.
Yes. I'm sorry.
I don't know the cause of the master's death, but I consider could be food poisoning. Li Shun,
Yes? Madam?
tie Tang up carefully and hand him over to the police. We must get to the bottom of this business right now.
Yes.
Hold it.
Master Hu, what's it now?
Pretend to be the cook.
Husband, what is it? What's it say?
Take a look.
But that's impossible.
It's not. It's my fault. We have a genuine expert here. The third brother.
Are they the ones who tried to kill you?
Oh,
No. What's the matter?
it's Lo Yun Shang.
He did something to me. He hurt my shoulder.
Then what can we do?
Quick, quick. Master Hu, Master Lo, I beg of you to save my life.
Take it easy. You can stand up now.
No. If you don't, I won't stand up.
All right, then. If I can save your life, I will do so. But I cannot promise for sure.
Oh, thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Thank you.
Tell me, who wants to kill you?
It's a long story. Some months ago, I happened to purchase a lot of calligraphy. I invited round here many of my friends whom I knew would be interested in it, hoping to sell. One of them was a fighter, Gold Knife Mr. Shu Wu. In fact, he is an art expert. But that day, he seemed to make a lot of crazy offers. He was only interested in one painting. He offered an enormous price for the famous 8 carps picture.
Carp picture?
Yes, in the picture, there are 8 carps shown. Each carp's painted in a different style. The fish may be well done, but it's not a good picture.
How much did he offer you?
7,000. At that, all the other buyers threw their arms up in the air. We were all quite astounded. Just couldn't believe it. Therefore, we all wanted to have another look at the picture. But Mr. Shu didn't want us to, and he left right away in a hurry.
You saw the picture. How much do you think it's worth?
I wouldn't give you 20.
That is peculiar.
Another thing. 2 weeks later, because he had bought the carp picture, Mr. Shu was killed.
But how do you know he was killed for it?
Because I heard people say.
Chen Shan,
Huh?
you'd better tell us the truth. Otherwise, I cannot help you.
What I've said, it's the absolute truth.
Nonsense. My teacher was murdered. Except for the swirling riders, no one else knew.
This girl was Master Shu's only pupil.
That's why we're here, to discover who killed him.
Huh?
Carry on.
Well, out of curiosity, I sent a man to investigate. So I knew he had been murdered.
But, how do you know that Master Shu was murdered because of the car picture?
Because the man who sold it was killed at the hotel the next day. What's more, after Master Shu was killed, many other people have died as well.
Also to do with the car picture?
That's right. All my friends who were present that day, they have all been murdered.
And you're afraid you'll be next. So you faked your own death.
Yes.
Write down a list of all of them. The names and addresses. Don't leave anyone out who was there.
What for? Every single one of them's dead.
Huh? And you're dead, too.
Huh? Yes. I see.
Ho Chu Yan of Huayun Bank in Lin Yao. Master Ma of Ma's village in Tin Shu. Master Shan of Shan Pasture in Shi Nin. Dr. Chow of Tung Jen Drugstore. Brother Mang,
Yes?
will you go back home and see if the car picture is still there somewhere?
Sure.
Thank you.
Yes.
You go to Lin Yao. Investigate Master Ho Chu Jan's death. See if he was murdered.
Yes.
Sister Lam,
Yes.
will you go to the hotel right now and tell fourth brother to go to Tin Shu and find out about Master Ma's death.
Yes.
Shan Pasture and Shinin. Check that out, too. All right?
Yeah.
Find out if he's dead.
Yeah.
I reckon within 3 days we can expect the killer to turn up.
We've only frightened him temporarily. We just wounded him, that's all.
We're after the big fish. We're after the big fish. He must have watched Chin Shan and known he'd faked his death. And that he'd exposed the secret. So now, presumably, you'll have to kill all of us. Who's there?
Oh, Master! Terrible news!
Mr. Lee, what's happened to you?
It's in the mortuary.
I'll go and see. You stay behind.
Yes.
There's nothing for you here, only cops.
Brother,
Where did you discover this?
on the altar.
When did you find it?
Just now. I sent Mrs. Chen and Sister Lamb inside the room. They've gone to bed. I came back and found it. Brother, how did you know about it?
Lee told me about it.
Damn it! He wanted to get you out.
Hello, Master.
It was you killed Ghost Eyes Chin Shan.
I did. He disclosed the secret. I was afraid he would harm you. So I killed him for you.
That's good. Damn it. How dare you interfere with my plans?
Brother, go check that way.
My friend, come down here.
So it's you who killed him. I'm gonna make you pay for it.
I'm not in the mood to fight you. Maybe some other day.
When did he die? Month ago. What of? Doctor said it was measles. He caught an infection.
And who's your doctor?
He's the most famous one in Lanchao. Dr. Chow, Tingchen Drugstore.
Really?
Master Chen. Master Shen was murdered too. No one's alive there. Master Shen was clutching a prescription of Dr. Chow.
Ma was killed just like teacher. And a coincidence. We found a paper knife.
No one knows how Ho Chu Chen died. However, Dr. Chow was there as well.
Ghost Eyes Chin Shan also mentioned this Dr. Chow in Lanchao. Now he's dead too. The Tingchen drugstore has got to be involved somehow.
Everyone present when the picture was bought has since been murdered. The only one left is Dr. Chow. Why should the killer spare his life? We must look into this further.
Tell me, are we going to the Tin Chen Drugstore now? need a doctor to come quick. Can't you read what that notice says? Lady, I beg you have mercy. We've come a long way and he's nearly dying.
That's not my concern. It just so happens the doctor's very sick himself, and he's been sick for months. He couldn't help you if he wanted to.
You say that he has been ill for months.
Impossible. 1 month ago, I saw Lin Yao and Dr. Chow with my own eyes.
Let's go back.
Master Tang. Follow them. Tell me when they go.
We're being followed.
Brother, sister, you go in first. I'll handle it here.
Brother, I think Dr. Chow's pretending to be ill to escape being killed.
No. He is involved in all this, though I don't know how.
If you ask me about it, I think he's a killer.
Who's there?
It's me, Ming you, Master Hao.
Well, did you find anything?
I can't find the picture, but I came across something connected to it. Gold Phoenix. And the cops. All these bracelets are special weapons. But their use is highly technical and secret.
I have seen many weapons. It's the first time I've seen such fine ones.
Usually, these weapons are meant to kill.
His teacher says when the phoenix appears, the car flies. It must be involved with the picture. It shows how to use these weapons.
Right. Let's go to the Ting Gen drugstore. And if we're in luck, we'll get the cop picture back.
Ambushed the bandits at my place.
But these bandits might easily kill you as well. After all, it's only the car picture they want.
But that is awful. How could they steal from a doctor, especially such a kind one like me?
Dr. Chow, don't worry. Once we've got rid of all those bandits, your worries will all be over.
Oh, good, good. That's wonderful news. Who, serve the gentleman.
Yes.
Tell me, which room does Dr. Chow live in?
Would it happen to be upstairs?
Yes. No, he's not here.
Brother, quickly upstairs. Sister, you guard the door down here.
What do you think?
He doesn't seem sick.
Perhaps he's been given poison or been suffocated.
It's not that.
Well, what is it then?
I got it. This guy here is not Dr. Chow. You're both fakes.
You happen to be absolutely correct. However, that won't help you.
Brother, are you all right? Oh. Hey.
Master Tang, you think we'd let ourselves be trapped?
You're smart, but not smart enough.
I don't think so. I think you've gone and fallen into our trap.
Brother, did third brother ask you to come too?
Don't harm them.
All right.
The Swirling Riders, I've no quarrel with any of you, and this is none of your business.
A friend asked me to help him out, but why on earth did you rob the escort service? Or do you deny that you're responsible for it?
Doesn't hurt, Mr. Tang.
So you're Master Who? I've heard of you. You're a real hero. And the paper knife is your mark of justice.
There's no need to praise me.
Go downstairs.
Oh, we have to settle this once and for all. There's really no need for it.
Wait. Brother.
Take your weapons.
But the only weapon I have is my paper knife. I use it as protection, not to kill people. If it wasn't necessary, I wouldn't use it. Sister, don't attack.
Our kung fu isn't as good as yours. I will forget about the goods you stole. There's no more hatred between us.
They appeared here so suddenly. I just wasn't expecting them.
Brother, what did Dr. Chia have to do with the escort service?
Chow's a tricky customer. He certainly knows his way about.
And he keeps disappearing. How are we going to find him?
Third brother will get hold of him for sure. Third brother has never yet failed to get his man.
Right. We'll see something, brother.
Hold it. There's no need to hurry him. Let him think it over.
I have an idea. Maybe we can make him come out to us.
My friend, who are you?
Paper knife, who you hand? And you?
I am the real paper knife, who?
How dare you use my name and go around killing innocent people?
Nonsense. You're the guilty one.
Now tell me who you are. Why are you using my name, ruining my reputation?
I never use anyone else's name.
And why hide your face? Something to fear? Protecting your identity?
One of us is in disguise, that's for sure. We're going to settle this once and for all.
That's enough talk. Now let's fight. Whoever wins That'll be proof. He's the real one. You agreed?
It sounds fair. However, there's one more thing.
What is it?
Before we begin, we have to take off our masks, both at the same time. Are you ready?
I don't really see the need for it.
Since we both claim to be the real paper knife, Ho Yu Han, there shouldn't be anything to conceal before fight. Fight. Aren't you curious to have a look at me at all?
Very well. Since there's only you and I out here, there's nobody else for miles around. Right. Are you going to take yours off? Or shall I take mine off first?
To be quite fair, we'll do it at the same time. Once it's off, we can start fighting. Remember the plan. Go around the back and cut him off.
You looking for me?
That's right. Dr. Chow from Lan Chow, I presume. Am I right? You have been busy killing people. Let's see how good you are at protecting yourself against the swirling riders.
Hold it. I want her alive.
Yeah. Come on.
Yes?
What are your instructions?
We've been ambushed by Moi's henchmen. You had better go and tell our brothers to be careful. We have had too many casualties. I shall have to break my oath and kill them all.
Ah! Oh, wait, listen to me. Let's see what happens. Hey, they're so hurried. If Bowie's 100 men have all been killed, that's good. At least we've achieved something by killing them all.
Right, let's see what the next one's gonna be.
Yeah, you never know. We might learn something from it.
Yeah.
Are you Dr. Chia of Ting Chen Drugstore?
That's right.
Why kill innocent folk and use the name of the swirling riders?
10 years ago now, your band robbed a very valuable knife from Pao Tin.
That knife, as you call it, could have caused untold havoc if it fell in the wrong hands. People would have died.
Shut up. You'll die today. There's no time to explain. I suppose you are Paper Knife Who You Am.
What does it matter? If I am or I'm not.
It doesn't matter. You're gonna die. Well, now, Mr. Who, you are very patient.
I've been waiting here for more than an hour now. Could you come down here nearer? Mr. Mui, I've not been waiting here for you.
I've come here from a long way away to look for you.
There's no quarrel between us.
Tell me what happened.
I don't have time to explain that to you now.
In that case, then we must fight.
Why can't you just be reasonable? There's really nothing to it. There's a limit to my patience. Don't push me too far.
Look here, Master Who. I have never been afraid of anyone. Huh? Paper knife.
Now, Master Mui, allow me to again. I don't want to have to kill you,
Well, one of us is going to die today.
Lie down here. You've been badly hurt.
No.
Mr. Lowe, you know who could have done this to you?
Yes. The doctor.
That's him. He's the one I went to see at the Ting drugstore. But then, no one was there.
No one? At all?
I think they all went, to a valley.
What? Was it me, Valley?
Right, to the Me Valley.
Mr. Lowe, you're hurt.
I have to go to Me Valley.
But you can't move. You're too badly wounded.
I must go down there. All of our men have gone to Lanchao. No one is left at the valley to protect the children.
You can't. You've lost too much blood. You'll never make it.
Look, mister. Thank you for your help. You've been good. I appreciate it. But there are 1,000 children. They have no home. They look to us for their food and shelter. It's my duty to go. The valley is the swirling rider's sanctuary. You see, mister, I could be killed or wounded. But this home, for these children, must be destroyed. What's the matter?
I want to stay here with you.
You poor boy. How many times do I have to tell you? There is a bad man, like a prowling tiger, who eats up children. Charming, you have to listen to me. Now go and hide with the rest of them. Master is coming back. He will bring you lots of food, more than you can eat.
But Master, when is he coming back?
He'll be back soon. Charming, quickly. Go now. He'll be back.
Dr. Chow, do you know what this place is you're going to?
It is the hideout of the Swirling Riders.
Your secret weapon will be no use, so there is absolutely no point in you trying to go any further. Don't you realize, Master Hu and his paper knife can defeat anyone and anything?
That's right. Only Master Hu, in the whole wide world, is any kind of match for me. But he is in Lanchao at the moment. There is nothing he can do.
You are wrong there this time. Just to let you know how expert Master Hu is in all the ways of Kung Fu. Please come out here.
Dr. Chow. You seem surprised. Did you think that I would be unable to return here before you arrived?
But are you really Hu Yuan?
If I am not Hu Yuan, how could I possibly know that you're Dr. Chow of Lan Chow? Also, how would I know that you would be coming here? Dr. Chow, you want the knife? Is that why you've come here? 10 years ago, you started looking, and only now you've found me. What's taken you so long? Well, now you have found me. You can return. It's all over.
What? Master Hu? Dr. Chow is a wicked man. You can't afford to let him go.
No. Even though I can defeat all manner of secret weapons, I don't wish to kill anyone.
Master Hu, we'll meet again.
Sonny, just stay calm. Though I've been defeated by that evil man, if you run out, your death will have been in vain. Sonny, remember this. If I should die soon, you must support me. Don't let me fall down onto the ground. No matter what should happen now, you must not show yourself. Or I will kill you too. If you want to pass me, you're welcome to go ahead and try. But you'll first have to tell me the meaning of the cop picture.
You will learn the meaning of the car picture right now.
I don't have to guess you killed the old man?
That's right.
You.
Teacher, at last I can revenge your cruel murder.
Uncle